So Bears Faluga has a really good column about Darren Baker, Dusty Baker's son, finally making it to big league. Got to hit his first at bat. 25 years old, maybe a little bit older than most guys to get their first shot in the majors. Tell us about his game.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's the age that most normal college players get to the big leagues. 24, 25. He was a 2021 draft. I think we took him in the 10th round. Yeah, we took him out of high school with the thought that he was probably going to go to Berkeley and play college baseball. But well, I've known the kid for a long time. He's a wonderful, got great makeup. He's a wonderful kid. But also he knows that, he knows how to play the game. He's got a high baseball IQ. He's a good runner. He's a good base stealer. And a contact hitter that can play several positions for us, and we see him as a guy that could be a big part of the future for us, being a complementary player to the other guys that we have in the system.
So this is not just a charity September call up. This is a guy that can definitely be a role player in the future.
He was on a 17-game hitting streak.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, the guy hit 290 2 years in a row in AAA. He's got 738 or something stolen bases. Been only caught five times, and has moved around. We play him at second base for the most part, but he's also played left field, center field, and we can move him around the diamond a little bit. So yeah, he's got speed to come off the bench. He's got versatility, and gives Davey a lot of options on lineup construction, and mid-game substitutions gives him the chance to do what he wants to do with the rest of the roster. So there's no charity call-ups in this game. It's too valuable of a roster spot to do a favor for. This kid's proven himself at every level, and played very, very well at AAA for almost 2 seasons. So he's earned the right to get that big league uniform on, and it was a fun phone call to make to Dusty to tell him that his kid was coming to the big leagues.
That's awesome. What was Dusty's reaction?
So Dusty he was just watching those guys play at Lehigh Valley, which is on the east coast of the country, and flew back home and he was actually scouting a game for the Giants in San Francisco when I called him, and he must not have heard the phone call, so he didn't answer it, and then he called me back about 5 minutes later. He goes, "Did you just call me?" I said, "Yeah," and said, "What's going on? How just kind of chit-chatting," and I kind of in a roundabout way told him that Darren was coming to the big leagues, but you can't tell him because we're going to tell him tomorrow in front of the team and that type of thing. So he was, I think he was choked up. There was some awkward silence for a minute or two, and then he was scrambling to make travel arrangements to get he and his wife out to Washington. So it was fun.